Hello, my friends. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day. I am, because I woke up and already went to the gym, already did some work, already edited a video, and tomorrow I have appointments. So today I wanted to ride and look outside. Look out at my garage. Beautiful. Low 70s. Mostly sunny. Got some clouds here and there. Might have a little shower sprinkle here or there later, but it's nice out. So I was like, I got to ride. And what am I wearing? MOONCOOL Bluetooth sunglasses, my most favorite glasses. Why? Because I can listen to Frankie Valli and whoever I want, as long as it's not too loud, because otherwise YouTube will smash me and demonetize my video and won't let it play. They won't let Frankie Valli play anywhere. Zippo, zilch. So I'm going lazy. I'm just rushing, kind of, sort of, because I just want to get a nice little ride in and just relax this evening, maybe with a little beer by the pool, because I got the heater running. So no microphone, so I have to talk loud. But what are we really sporting today? What is the most important thing about this video, really, kind of, besides getting out and living life? Look at that beautiful purple trike. That purple is gorgeous. And what is it? It's a MOONCOOL TK1. What is the TK1? It is a folding trike. Folds, boom. Folds, down, boom. This was my very first trike, not this particular one, but this model. I love this model. Why? There's no gears. It's just one speed, so it's maintenance free. It comes almost 100% put together. MOONCOOL says 95%. I say 96%. It is so easy to put together. Fastest trike to put together. Has a throttle, has blinkers, has a horn, has a display that's not fancy but easy to read in bright sunlight. Brake light, brake light, brake light, turn signals, basket, water bottle, seat goes up, super cushiony seat, throttle. And what's new? It has a, well, it's not new. It has a differential, so it has safe turning. This is stable too, like all the trikes. Colors are new, boom. But it now has parking brakes. Squeeze the lever, push that down, boom. See how it came undone? This is better than what's on the TK Pro. Now, I added the phone holder, added my bag. I might add a mirror, I'm not sure. What is great about this trike? Besides the features that I just told you, this trike is about 400. If you use my code, it's like $500 cheaper than TK Pro. So if you don't need horsepower, the TK Pro has horsepower. If you don't need all that horsepower, it's 500 watt motor, peaks at 1,000. If you don't need all that horsepower and you don't care about not having gears to shift, this is a great option. I love this trike. This is a great option. I love the TK Pro more because it has power. And I love power and speed. They both go the same amount. This trike's carried me up and down every hill that I've ever tried, just not as fast as the TK Pro. So, folding TK1, great trike, banging color, as my friends in the UK and Canada say. Look at that beautiful baby in the sunlight. Tell me that's not gorgeous. I need to get cargo bags, so I have my Amazon box. Because we're going to go to the local store and maybe get a salad. Look at that. Bright headlight. Look at that beautiful color. Banging, 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 banging. We're just going to ride around. There's my neighbor blowing his grass. We're just going to ride around, go through the trails, ride to town, just get some vitamin D and some fresh air. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the MOONCOOL Folding TK1 that I love, especially in this banging purple color. And we're going to be out living life. Short. Now, look at that screen in the bright sunlight. That is the best thing, one of the best things about this bike. It's not a fancy color screen, but you can see it in the bright light. The light, look, boom, bright light. Power button, PAS up, PSA down, mileage, trip meter, time on the bike, wattage power you're using, odometer. And for this bike, you have to turn a switch on the battery to be able to start the power. And this trike, just like the TK Pro, it has good initial torque. It has good takeoff. Look, we're almost already maxing out the speed, faster than a lot of my budget e-bikes. Which, the other great thing about this bike, it has Logan hydraulic brakes. Logan hydraulic brakes are outstanding hydraulic brakes. And this thing is so responsive with the throttle. I'm gonna bed the brakes. This bike, oh my gosh. This trike, super torquey. Watch when we go, we're gonna go up a Charlestown hill. I'll show you how torquey it is going up the hill, even though it's only 500 watt motor with a 1,000 watt peak. I'm listening to Queen in my head. Now he's dead, mama. All right, my ride has been hijacked temporarily because
I sent my daughter the tag off the.
whoa.
I told her to look on Amazon and see how much. I told her to give me 2 cans.
There you go. My ride is hijacked. Look, I'm gonna put turn the power off. Emergency brakes, parking brakes. Us old people call it that.
So where are you going to get the salad at?
Look, Gary and brother Bud, and that's my son Jake and Jupiter. Brother Bud, he's got my Q Life. Brother Gary is getting my Tamo bike, and that's Becky, my wife. That's Gary, and that Bud, and that's my daughter Abby. Say hi.
I may need a little help. Hi, I'm sorry, Gary and
Bud. Bud.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I saw you riding through town. I said, oh look, I wonder if Dad knows those people.
Oh yeah.
He bought that bike from me, and there's Oscar.
I saw you riding through town.
There's Oscar. Yeah, he's friendly.
He's jumpy.
All right, now you all saw and met my brother Bud again, and now brother Gary. I just rode over. I should have filmed it. I took the MOONCOOL TK1 with the supplies for the Tamo bike to Gary's house over that way, and now brother Bud and brother Gary are coming back in brother Bud's truck, and brother Gary is picking up the Tamo bike, which that is a good bike. Kind of regret selling it, but even though it does 28 miles an hour, that ain't fast enough for me. My first bike will do 40 miles an hour. My first pedal bike, and then my Graffiti X, if I was lightweight again, will do 52 miles an hour. It'll still do 50, even with me being a fat body. 49. But this is a great bike. Actually, Bud and Gary rode this and liked it. So we're going to hand off that bike, and then we are going to finish our ride with the MOONCOOL TK1. And as we ride, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and who this trike is good for, because this trike is really good for a particular persons with a particular purpose, and I'm going to tell you all about it. And it has to do with the sensor and the lack of gears. Off to the other side of town, I've gotten brother Gary situated. He's off with the new Tamo bike. I'm listening to Blink 182, All the Small Things, the album All the Small Things, it's 20 years old, I guess it is, and the album cover is still smoking killer, incredible. All right, Blink 182. This trike, one of the great things about this trike is that it is a cadence sensor, meaning you turn the pedals and the motor kicks in. And because it really does have great torque for only being 500 watt, and no gears. So if you have bad knees, you don't have to worry about the gears, and all you have to do is turn the pedals if you don't want to use a throttle. So if you want to get some exercise for your knees by just simple movement, that's all you got to do, and the motor will take off. And you don't have to worry about being in gear 1, 6, 7, or whatever. So it is easy, super easy and gentle for sore bad knees, or you can just use a throttle. So that is one of the benefits to the Folding TK1, is the no gears and the super responsive cadence sensor and throttle. And when we go over here to Charlestown and we go up the steep hill, you're going to see that it takes me heavier now than ever right up that super steep hill. No pedaling, all throttle up the steep hill. Almost max speed. Look at that. This bike has torque. Look at that, right up the hill. Still doing 14 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. So, and me right now, like 390, 395 pounds. Not an issue to max out the speed going up that hill. And I'll show you the next steep hill. Now watch this steep hill. Again, no pedaling, all throttle. 14.5 miles an hour. Now, you know why that person is stupid? They've been behind me the whole way, and they didn't try to pass until that truck came. Look at that. Almost full speed right up that hill. Ironically, it pulls me up just as good as the TKO Pro, which just blows my mind that MOONCOOL was able to do that with the TK1. Look at that. Max speed. Outstanding. Look at this. Speed bumps. Boom. Full speed. Who cares? Comfortable. Suspension fork. Suspension fork. Torque. 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 No gears. No gears. Perfect for arthritic knees and joints. More and more electric. A van trek, never heard of it before. Electric. It's got to be a small person because look how low the seat is. But that is freaking cool. He's at Market Street. We're going to go do something else, and then we're going to go into Market Street and get what we want. All right, we're on our way home across the other side of the road. MOONCOOL TK1. If you want this MOONCOOL, use my code Bruce100 and you will save $100. This is honestly a outstanding alternative to the TK Pro. Super stable. Look at the turn. Did you see that? 14 miles an hour. Super stable. If you want to pedal and have really good exercise, this is not the trike for you, because the TK Pro has a torque sensor that allows you to really get good exercise. But if you need two new knees and you just need to move the pedals to get the motor going, this is an outstanding alternative. And it is like, you have to check the price. I think it's $400 or $500 cheaper. Now, look how it monsters up this hill. Chomp, 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 chomp. Steep hill, 14 miles an hour. Look at that. 13. Steep part right now. Boom, boom, boom. Don't need to pedal. I ain't pedaling. Look at that. It's going to go right up the hill. Boom. Made it up. Picking up speed. A lot of torque for a 500 watt motor. My friends, I hope you get one thing from this video. Get out and live life. It ain't about the MOONCOOL Bluetooth sunglasses where I can hear Frankie Valli right now. Pretty baby. No, it is not even about the MOONCOOL TK1. It is about getting out and living life. I did it on electric because I can't ride regular. We only did 5 miles, and it was still incredible. We saw our friends, Brother Bud, Brother Gary. We went to town, we talked to people, we got sunlight, we had fun. Get out and live life. That is my message. That is my preaching for today. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for being my subscribers. And if you're not, I better turn around so the exposure's better. Smash that subscribe, boom. Smash that like, boom. Share my video, tell your friends. Check out MOONCOOL, mooncool.com. Check out the TK1, cheaper than a TK Pro, stable, no torque sensor, perfect for people who need knees and can't pedal and can just move the cadence. All right, my friends, until next time, I love you. See ya. Who's gonna love you, baby? Who's gonna love you, mama?